My name is Jamie, and I'm here to help you speak English more clearly, more confidently, and more naturally. In this episode, I'll speak slowly and clearly so you can follow me, and you can repeat after me whenever you want. Today, we're going to talk about one big question. How can you really practice English every day, even if you're busy, even if you feel shy, and even if you don't live in an English-speaking country? You don't need to move to London. You don't need a native speaker sitting next to you. You don't need to study for 3 hours every night. What you need are small, realistic habits that you can do again and again until English becomes a natural part of your life. Let's get started. What is shadowing and why it works? You might have heard this word before, shadowing, or maybe it's new for you. Shadowing is one of the fastest ways to improve your listening and speaking at the same time. Here's the idea. You listen to someone speaking English. At the same time or just after, you copy what they say. You copy the words, the rhythm, and the music of the sentence. You don't stop to translate. You don't worry about every single word. You just follow the voice like a shadow. Let's try a short practice together. I'll say a sentence, then pause the audio and repeat it out loud. Ready? English is part of my life now. You repeat. I'm training my English every day. You repeat. My pronunciation is getting better and better. You repeat. Nice work. At the beginning, this can feel strange or even uncomfortable. You might not understand everything. That's okay. Shadowing is not a vocabulary test. It is physical training for your mouth, your tongue, and your ears. Little by little, you get used to the sound of English, the speed of English, the rhythm of real sentences. If you do this for only 5 minutes a day, you will start to feel more natural and quick when you speak. The big idea. Tiny habits, big change. Many learners tell me, Jamie, I want to improve my English, but I'm tired, I'm busy, and I don't know how to start. Here is the truth. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a big block of time. You need small actions that you can repeat every day without stress. In the rest of this episode, I'll give you 5 practical habits you can start today. You can choose one or combine them. The key is do a little, but do it often. Habit 1. Daily English listening moments. If you want to speak better, you must hear a lot of English. Not only in class, not only once a week, every day. But this doesn't mean you need to sit at a desk for 1 hour. You can use small moments in your day. For example, when you are walking to the bus, when you are cooking or washing dishes, when you are exercising, when you are resting on the sofa. In these moments, listen to English, a short podcast, a story for learners, a news clip made for students, or an episode from English Pro Space. You do not need to understand everything. If you understand 40%, that is okay. Let the sounds go into your ears again and again. Try this. Choose one source you like. Listen to 10 to 15 minutes a day. Listen to the same audio 3 or 4 times this week. The first time, just listen. The second time, listen and notice words you recognize. The third time, try to shadow a few sentences. Your brain loves repetition. The more it hears English, the more automatic it becomes. Habit 2. Shadowing bursts. 3 minutes only. Listening is good. Speaking is essential. Now, let's turn your listening into shadowing practice. Here is a very simple routine. Choose a very short audio, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, up to 1 minute. Listen once without speaking. Then play it again and shadow. Copy the speaker, copy their intonation, copy their speed. Do this 3 or 4 times. That's it. In 3 minutes, you have trained your ears, your mouth, and your rhythm. Let's practice a few more sentences you can shadow with me. Repeat after each one. I'm not perfect, but I'm practicing. You repeat. Every day, my English becomes a little stronger. You repeat. I can feel my confidence growing. You repeat. Shadowing is like going to the gym for your English muscles. You don't need a long workout. You just need to show up every day. Habit 3. Think in English, one small thought at a time. One of the biggest steps towards fluency is learning to think directly in English. At first, your brain wants to translate from your language. That is normal. But translation is slow. It stops you when you want to speak. So how can you change this? Start with tiny thoughts in English during your day. When you wake up, you can think, it's early. I'm still sleepy. I need to get up. When you go outside, you can think, it's cold today. The sky is gray. I see a lot of people. At work or school, you can think, I'm busy. I need a break. I want some coffee. These are simple but very powerful. You are building a direct connection between your ideas and English words. After some days, you can start to say these thoughts quietly. I'm late. I'm hungry. I feel great today. This is like having a small conversation with yourself in English. No translation, no stress, just short thoughts. Habit 4. Read aloud like an actor. Reading is not only for your eyes. It can also be excellent speaking practice. Here's how. Choose a short, easy text, a page from a graded reader, a short dialogue, or part of a story for beginners. First, read it silently to understand the general idea. Then, read it out loud, slowly and clearly. Read it again, this time with more feeling. Imagine you are an actor speaking to an audience. You train your pronunciation, your intonation, the music of your voice, and your confidence when speaking longer sentences. You can even record yourself while you read aloud, then listen again and notice which words are hard to say, where do you pause, which sentences sound good. You don't need to judge yourself harshly, just notice and improve a little next time. Habit 5. Bring English into your real life. If you want English to feel natural, you can't keep it only in your textbook or classroom. You need to let English live with you every day. Here are some simple ways to do that. 1. Change your phone to English. You look at your phone many times a day. Make it your English trainer. When your phone is in English, you will often see words like settings, update, storage, brightness, restart, or download. You don't sit down and study them. You just see them again and again, and your brain slowly learns them. This is passive learning. 2. Write a 3-sentence diary. Every evening, write 3 short sentences about your day. For example, I woke up late today. I met a friend after work. We drank coffee and talked. Or, it rained all day. I stayed at home and watched a film in English. I felt relaxed. You can write in a small notebook or in your phone. This helps you practice simple sentence structure, real vocabulary from your life. 5 minutes is enough, if you do it every day. 3. Record a 1-minute voice note. Once a day, open the voice recorder on your phone. Speak for about 1 minute. Talk about what you did today, what you will do tomorrow, something you're thinking about, something you learned in English. Don't worry about mistakes. This recording is only for you. Later, listen to your recording. Notice the words that were difficult to say. Notice where you stopped or hesitated. Notice any pronunciation you want to improve. This builds self-awareness and confidence. You will start to hear your own progress. 4. Find other learners online. You don't have to wait for a traditional class. There are many ways to connect with other English learners. A WhatsApp or Telegram group for English, a Facebook group for learners, language exchange apps. You can write short messages, send voice notes, and ask and answer simple questions. When you use English with real people, even in short messages, it stops being just a school subject and becomes a tool for communication. 5. Use short videos for real-life language. Short videos are perfect for practice. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok clips. Choose videos that are short, 10 to 30 seconds, and interesting to you. Food, travel, daily life, comedy. Here's a routine. Watch the video once. Watch again with subtitles if available. Pause after each sentence and repeat it out loud. Try to copy the speaker's tone and emotion. You learn how people really speak, not only how sentences look in grammar books. Putting it all together, a 10-minute daily plan. Let's create a simple 10-minute routine you can use with English Pro Space or any other English content. For example, minute 1 to 4, listen to a short part of an episode or video. Minute 5 to 7, shadow a few sentences from it. Minute 8 to 9, write 3 sentences in your diary about your day. Minute 10, record a short voice note, 30 to 60 seconds in English. That's all. If you do this 5 or 6 days a week, your English will become more automatic, more natural, and more confident. You don't need motivation every day. You just need a small routine. Let's quickly review today's ideas. Listen to some English every day. Use shadowing to train your mouth and ears. Start to think in English, one small thought at a time. Read aloud to build your speaking muscles. Bring English into your real life with your phone, your journal, your voice notes, online groups, and short videos. Remember, don't wait for the perfect moment. Create a small moment today and use it in English. Thank you for spending this time training with me on English Pro Space. Keep going, keep practicing, and let English be part of your everyday life, not just something you study once in a while. See you in the next episode of English Pro Space.